Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new and would like to subscribe, also hit that notification bell because it will alert you to up and coming videos. Thank you so much for your likes. We will be doing a lot of energy clearing. So if you hit the like button, you're giving permission. It's only for your highest and best and the good of all. What is sent to you, you will only receive what you need to receive when we do healings. So if I do alert you to something coming up and you would like that, you can give the thumbs up. Also, we're here to talk about the full moon that's happening in Scorpio. We'll just talk about the energies, guys, what we'll be feeling and experiencing. But I want you to think of Scorpio. It's Venus, Scorpio. It's deep love and values. It is of your life, of you, of all things beautiful in your life where you are feeling that. So just think of that as a scorpionic energy, or Scorpio is ruled by Venus. So, we're really looking much deeper into things. There's a Pluto aspect as well. So that's the underworld clearing out. So just get prepared basically to question everything, reevaluate everything, perceive things in a different way, transform. The transformation, looks Scorpio, and we're going to feel a lot of passion, and just think everything is going to be intense. Everything is intensified now, and we've got Mars here. It's leaving Pisces and it's also going into Aries as of May. So Aries is very fast movement, very spontaneous, very takes action. The energy shifts are going to be fast, okay? So just if you hit with something sudden, like an energy, a shift, an emotion, an awareness, we are with the Pluto aspect as well, and Mars and Mercury retrograde and 2 eclipses. We have got so much going on, but what is going to be very evident here is control and manipulation. So that is at the forefront of this, and Scorpio is a very transforming energy, but very deeply intense. It loves very deeply. It takes actions, and their passions are very deeply connected. So anything secrets, hidden, underhanded, question everything. You will be questioning everything, whatever it is for you. Everybody's going to have a different experience depending where it falls in their chart. It's a breaking free. It's a breaking free and a transformation. And with all that Mars energy leaving Pisces, going into Aries, it's at lightning speed, okay? So it's really how fast or slow you are pushed towards your North Node, or into the new you, or into ownership of your life, ownership of your creativity, ownership of where you're directing your life now. So a lot of this order, control, manipulation, it's about stepping into your own power, really. All right. So Aries, look at that. Very powerful energy, Aries energy. It's a powerhouse. It's a boost that you feel, okay? And Aries is not really up for, how do I say this? I wouldn't say collaboration, because they are very social and they are very interactive and they are very with people, but they're not very easy to persuade, okay? They have a fixed set mindset or belief, and that will be it. So, that will acceptance, Cancer. So I think what's going to be shown here is who we collaborate with, because we've got collaboration. There's going to be an acceptance. This is an emotional phase and a development in domestic life for you, as in who you're around, who you connect with, why, because it is all about growth. So again, that's freedom, that's expansion, that is ownership of oneself, okay? One's beliefs, regeneration, Scorpio. But it's also about standing in the eye of the storm. So what we're going to be doing now is totally, well, we are. I mean, hands up, who has experienced 2 eclipses, new moons, full moons, retrogrades, timeline shifts, the closing out, picking up. So it has been all about, well, that was reevaluation and reorganization. And we do have to have some communication there. Scorpio is very fixed as well. Aries is very, I'll use the word, a stubborn energy. Cancer here also can be very set. So I do see this. And then we have the Sagittarius. It's all about growth, you know. So expansion. So if you have had setbacks, if you have in that Mercury retrograde, if things have been moving, there's a planet like Pluto's moving super slow. And so once these planets start to gain some momentum or turn, we will feel that energy back in May. So it's also about your new direction, taking a new direction in your life, but it's also about, the Leo card is, you know, I think it really represents self-esteem, self-worth, self-value. You know, what are you putting your energy into that? How is it growing? How does it create freedom? And I don't mean freedom, I mean expansion in who you are or what you're to give or do or be. You know, we're reevaluating our success and probably what we deemed as success. And we are heading in that new direction. Contentment, belonging, opportunities. So reorganization and free will. So this is interesting because where we're moving into is about calling back and having sovereignty over your free will. So then we can begin to work, heal, and clear our energy field with belief programs, particularly around, you know, family conditioning, cultural conditioning, spiritual, you know, like religious spiritual conditioning, or, you know, where you've taken on ancestors' beliefs and things like that. So it is your divine right. So this is something you may want to look at, and you can only do this for yourself, okay? And with pure intentions, as in the truth of the light, you know, bringing in the light energy to help you transform and raise your vibration into that next vibrational shift. So what you can do is see that closing out, but also it's your divine right, it's your divine right to reclaim and claim sovereignty over your free will, and anywhere you've given that away, knowingly or unknowingly or through conditioning. So you can go in and you can do that type of clearing on your energy field for yourself only, okay? And I could have gone on and added. So I want, you know, if you want to do some deep scorpionic transformation, energy work, you know, get into that energy and do that, and have sovereignty over that free will to create, to be able to create space for you to step into your own empowerment, your ownership of you, and therefore you will activate like a creativity for growth, okay, within you. All right, so what I'm saying is creating a you, creating who you are, who you're becoming, what you want to be, do. You can play with that a little bit, okay? So, but nothing like, it's like empowered within oneself to co-create, you know, my full highest and best potential, activation of that. So, we can step into that beautiful energy, and that's the way we keep raising and clearing our vibration. But there's a big but. Don't do all that if you're not going to make changes. Don't do that and then hang around the same people, places, situations, groups, associations. And what I mean by that is frequency. There's no point doing this work while you continue to go back around the old vibrational energy. So, a lot of people are like, put me in my full potential. We can activate that, but again, that could go over 5, 10, 20, 30 years if you are not matching that vibration in your environment. Yeah, I think I said that right. Anyway, it's early in the morning. I've already got a croaky voice. I have to work all day. I love it, but the energy at the moment is quite tiring. It's just intense. Everything feels intense. We're feeling very deeply. Okay. Libra, moon, accomplishment. Scaling those mountains to gain a sense of achievement or growth. It's like when we've been through, it's like the wounded warrior. You've been through it all. You're coming out. You're coming into that victorious energy. You're moving forward. You're closing out those cycles. Libra is all about balance, peace in your life and to your relationships and where you can flourish. See, there's that beautiful home. Yeah, we'll focus on where you feel at home and what is your home and who is your home. And again, we're talking higher purpose, new beginnings, self-esteem. We're not talking about a physical home. We're talking about who you are a vibrational match to and what you are a vibrational match to. Now, one of the things I do want to say, scorpionic energy in its higher vibrational is fabulous. It is very powerful energy. Used on its lower vibrational frequency, it is very destructive. It is the underworld type of energy, a very low vibration. It can be very dangerous, lashing out, vindictive, vicious, attacking, like cold. It can be very seductive, a very insatiable energy. So we must always, respect the energies that we... I have to pull these cards for some reason. The Tower, that was the first card. The Mirror and the Tower. King of Wands. Path, Four of Cups. Temperance. Seven of Stars. So just here, as I was talking about that energy, we must be careful we don't fall into those other energies, because we have a Tower here, that's universal change, and we have the Mirror card. The self. So you will be shown in this scorpionic energy, full moon energy. To me, the mirror is the self. So seeing yourself through the Creator's eyes, seeing yourself through Spirit's truth, seeing yourself through the real truth, not the truth you think. I think it's also it's reflected back to you or others. This tower brings change for you. This King of Crystals here. Again, it is that Mars energy, that fire energy of how you take action, move forward. there's been a lot, I'll just add this in here because I am picking up this. There has been a massive masculine awakening. And we're going to talk about that just a little bit to help you understand the energy and what I mean. Number one, there are certain tragedies that have happened recently throughout society. And this is coming from the masculine side. The masculines, not me, not, you know, it's out there. I don't want to mention it. There's been tragedies and basically what it's woken everybody up, particularly masculines, about, well, where was the masculinity in the situation? Where were they? And it's so evident because it happened to be a situation where thousands would have been. And we're not, you know, going the masculines. It's an awakening that they realize we have a real problem here between masculine and femininity, and the support or the acknowledgement or the understanding. Now, we can see that outward in our environment, but it's inward. It's more about a wake up inwardly, okay? So, and, you know, we have in society got a big, you know, we have feminines are very masculine now. We all have to step into these, you know, our training and our boxing, our this and our that, and our, you know, how our self-empowerment and our own careers and this and that, independence, let's say. I don't want to offend anyone here. You kind of get what I'm saying. And now they're realizing why. And it's sad that we have to be shown at that degree of shocking shocks that reflect back so clearly. You cannot deny it, you cannot unsee it. It's like one of those when it's reflected back, and these situations you're like, wow, well, where were the thousands of XYZ that should have, coulda, woulda? It's actually really on a deeper spiritual level. People have sat there and, you know, when you look at something and you're like, it's so in your face. It's so, there are no words. There are no words. And they are the biggest breakthroughs in humanity, compassion, empathy, protection, support of the real problems that are underlying, that we're too busy, we're just too busy to see or see within ourselves. So, you know, this towers bring great revelation and expansion, not in the way we want it. I mean, it's sad that we have to learn through that, and we have to be woken up by such tragedy and slaps and kicks and towers. And horrific situations, but unfortunately this is what awakening is, because we're pushed to that point. So as a collective energy. Now also the feminine side of that, you know, the feminines in that, let's say their masculinity is also being activated to be turned on, or, you know, we've mastered that side of ourselves, so now it's a balancing of the feminine, or they're going into the feminine, okay? So it's the change going on energetically is all internal within us. Everything out there is changing what's internally in us. But we are in one of the biggest accelerated growths there. So anyway, I felt like I've rattled on. Hermit. And there's that scorpionic energy about what I talked about, is getting right down to the deepest depths, you know, the murky waters here. You know, that's what's the devil. Right as I said, the murky waters. Did you like that? Look at that, the devil. we're going to see a lot of spite, jealousy, hate. I mean, you have no idea the hate that we get doing these videos, and these, you know, stabs at your self-worth and who you are and how you look and how you present and your voice and this and that. Like it's that real low vibration and mocking and yeah, wow. And it's quite serious out there, this energy, and it's kind of really in the depths of all being exposed and shown up. And it's just such a lower vibrational frequency to be in, to have to attack or, you know, be that envious, jealous that you have to mock and attack. And I don't know, be careful. I just feel be careful, like that energy's out there, you know. Yeah, you are going into hermit mode. You are going to feel like you need to reevaluate everything, hermit mode, and hidden feelings, hidden things, hidden secrets, hidden agendas, underhanded manipulation, control, all of the above, or just in you. You are really reevaluating direction, path, Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man, where you have definitely going deeper into emotions here, into connection of self, connection of others, where you saw, felt, or hid or tried to manipulate energies deep within you to hold you in a certain frequency or pattern will be coming out. And I'm sorry, old Mr. Devil, it's just a figure of speech. Our shadow side, our lower vibrational side, anyone in this energy that rolls in this, that's how they live their life. You know, all the illusions, all the delusions, all the facades, all the fakes, all the masks, all the hidden, to keep you in obsession, addiction, possession, control, codependence, restriction within oneself. It's all about to be illuminated. Told you that Scorpio was going to be so intense. And that's a yes, and that's a wrap. So off the Devil card and this card, it's a wrap. They can't do this. This is not going to work anymore. It's a wrap. You've seen through it, round it, can't deal with it, closed it out, learnt the lesson, no more growth. So this is 100% anyone, anything that, how do I say this nicely? It's not for your highest or good of all, or has been in this lower vibrational frequency, will be done, shut out, closed, complete, can do no more. So if you are one of the vindictive, attacking, lower vibrational, mocking, competition, envious, jealous, controlling, manipulative, hidden agendas, lies, to have power, or if you've sent any of that out to anyone, thinking you were going to block people's elevation, new path, new direction, overflowing abundance. Well, they're through it. It's done. Wounded Warrior and Ten of Wands. Like, get ready for this. Get ready for this. You ready? Get ready. Some people are going to feel in very heavy energy. Nine of Swords. Victory over that. Okay. Again, look at this. So we have the Six of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. If that's not someone getting the information or a piece of information or ready to take action, planning to take action, to stand in their power. I mean, that's someone standing in their power. That's very masculine energy there. So basically what people are disappointed about is you being in your power or finding your power or empowering yourself or, you know, ready to transform and grow. And we've got some people here going, no. I'll leave you to, and that's not a no as in heartbreak, that's a no as in I'll what I lose. Well, no, you've outgrown me and I want to stay in this lower vibrational frequency, but I want to interfere with you to keep you on my level. So it's come down to my level, you know. Don't we have that fight our entire lives? Because, and I'm sorry to say this, guys, but are you ready? Who you are supposed to form a foundation, a life, a relationship with that is long-term, that's building a solid foundation. And I said, I'm sorry, but the higher Akashic records, the High Priestess energy represents things that are destined and written. And yes, there is an absolute closing out of certain cycles, people, places, and situations. It was written. It's over by the divine. If it's over by the divine. And see death, transformation, scorpionic energy, deceit, deception, trickery. And can I say this? With those cards there and these cards here with the devil and the Ten of Swords and getting away and, you know, stopping, blocking people's growth and paths and freedom, those people, they're done. They're done. It's done. It's done by the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Death card, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands. It's done. It's over. It's swords done. Swords done. Where you couldn't see it, you're going to see it. Where you couldn't do whatever, you're going to do whatever. And whoever is upset about your growth or trying to or has interfered with you progressing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I mean, you're about to, no. I want to get a different message. You get my drift? So if you're going through that or experiencing that, well, maybe sit with the karmic energy of that. What do I want to bring out? Higher timelines. I'm going to wrap it up, I think. So freedom from this. Set free. Reset. Not in what you were. This is a mirror tower coming. The self, ancient ones. Yeah, the ancient ones have taken over. So there'll be anointings, ascendings, descendings, wings given, removed, whichever. The journey, the tower, falls on the tower. Yeah, you're ready to go on a journey. The sun, the king of crystals, there's that energy of moving forward with force, with confidence, with conviction, with ready to do it, ready to birth and create and grow and move, okay? Many paths, see? Many paths. So, an Ace of Stars is the new path. So we've all have many, many paths to go on, but they're saying there's a new one now. Whatever path you've been on, there's a new one. And what's this? Four of Cups. That's where you're stuck. You cannot make it up. The lower world. And the Temperance card, the Seer. Seeing the future, balancing the future. The Seer is the foreseer of the future. The Temperance card balances our future, our next step, our next evolution. Get ready, you're about to go through this. Upper world, the higher timeline, and within yourself. The Ancient Cross, so it's a calling of destiny. Corn in reverse, where things are not growing. And you need to go with the flow of the universe and what's ending and closing out. Fire in reverse is where you couldn't take action, cut away, break through. There are going to be a lot of breakups, a lot of breakups. And that could be relationships, family, work, groups, associations. We are going to be shown something about that person or people or group or vibration or level, or there's a closing out of a cycle. It will leave an energy of a lesson or an awake, but remember, it's a karmic cycle closing out, and also karma or a lesson was all about your growth, all about your awareness and your expansion. All right, so yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Take care. Bye.